including this week into this weekend. You're really trying to get people to vote. What are you hearing from people when you approach people and you bring up Measure C? What do you say to them, and then what kind of questions are you getting?
Well, we get a lot. I don't want my taxes raised. Well, your taxes are not going to be raised because it's a tourist tax. You know, we do have some people that are still mad about last year, about Carson. And I mean, the way I look at it, it's been over a decade that we've been trying to get this stadium done. And the convention center expansion as well. I mean, they approved the convention center expansion and raised the TOT and the TMD, and we still don't have that convention contiguous expansion. And even if that were to happen, they would still have to close that down so we would lose some revenue between a year or two. So I mean, this seems like a good option where we can get both. It'd be hard to get the 2/3, as we all know, in the state of California, but hey, every vote counts, and there's a lot of people that think their vote doesn't count. Go out there and vote. Make sure that vote counts.
Well, you know, it counts in terms of what Dean Spanos is going to say. You know, we just heard him say, listen, if only 30% of people are saying that they want a stadium, that's going to tell him one thing. But if it's closer to 50, 60%, that's going to tell him another. And that could ultimately, he could end up making a decision on whether or not he stays or he leaves or he takes the team.
The owners' meetings in January, the NFL gave the option that if the vote didn't pass here in San Diego, and both the city and the charters were still at the table, and they were still negotiating in good faith, they would give them an extra year extension. So this vote counts a lot, whether it gets to 2/3 or not. If we get somewhere close to 50 to 65%, as Dean just said, there's a very good possibility that they'll have a special election next June.
All right, Johnny. I know you have a very busy day because from here you are going to go to the funeral private ceremony for Chunky Sanchez, Chicano icon here in San Diego. He was very close to you.
Most definitely. I've known him since I was 12 years old. And let's not get this confused whether you vote yes or no on Steve. Chunky Sanchez is a legend, a San Diego icon. We have the Tony Gwynn that has a statue in front of Petco Park. And in the future, and we will find a way to get a statue of Chunky Sanchez going forward, whether you're for Measure C or against. But the family does have a lot of medical bills, and there is a GoFundMe. So please go to www.gofundme/Chunky Sanchez, and please donate. There's a lot of money being donated for and against Measure C. Well, how about donate some of that money for the Chunky Sanchez family, because he reached a lot of different generations. Yes, I'm a product of the EOP programs and 12 Together and Upper Bound, and Chunky Sanchez was one of my youth counselors. So much love, and Chunky Sanchez forever.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Johnny, for taking the time to come in to talk about Chunky Sanchez, his legacy, and also Measure C. It's going to be very busy, and good for you for getting so involved in the community.
One more thing, tomorrow there'll be a celebration of life at Chicano Park from 12 to 4. I know a lot of people will be at the Charger game, as I normally would be on my normal daily schedule. Chunky Sanchez was that important that I am going to miss the Charger game.
Wow. So, okay, it's going to be a tough call to make for a lot of folks, but thank you. Thank you. Right now, since we are talking about this Measure C and the San Diego Chargers and the owner, Dean Spanos, we want to go back to Dan Plant because he is there he is, he's among the crowd there. These folks are getting ready to go out door to door. Dan?
Yes, toss it to me quick. I got to go. Yes, we have some people to talk to because they're going to... Look who's here. Look who's here. Everybody's loving to welcome Luis Castillo. How much do you love?
I love him so much. I've been a fan with him since day one. Since he was here with Igor Shansky and Jamal the Wall Williams. Whoa. Man, come on. And then you can't run, right? You can't run. You can't run defense. And you had Sean Merriman and Sean Phillips coming on the outside. Come on. Whoa. Tim Dobbins and Stephen Cooper in the middle. You couldn't do that. Come on. Hey, come on, guys.
Those are good years.
Yeah, I'm just trying to please.
We need more years like that.
Yeah, we need more years like that. And guys on defense right now, come on, man. We're supporting you guys. Joey Boza, do your thing. Keep on doing it, man.
All right. Hey, Luis, good morning.
See, a guy like this is why we wanted to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because it meant so much, and it wasn't just about us.
Yeah.
You know what? He's got the passions of a Cubs fan.
Oh, man. Hey, if they can get one after 108, we're due, right?
Thank you,
Let's
man.
keep them in San Diego, and let's get our Super Bowl.
There you go, man. Can you even imagine, as a Charger, seeing this team lead this time?
No, I can't. You know, I talked about it. I know how much it hurt me to lose my team after only 8 short years of having this identity of being a San Diego Charger. You look at the passion in this community, in this city. If you lose this team after so long, I mean, that hurt. It hasn't gotten away from me, and it's been 5 years. You know, I have a hard time watching football because I miss it. I miss it like crazy, knowing I'm not part of that team anymore. So I don't want to see this for the city.
No, I think the entire city feels that way. At least half of them. I can't let you go without commenting on your new look here. Now, hold on. How much weight did you lose, man?
I've lost about a 5th grade. No, I'm not quite Nick Hardwood, because Nick has lost about 100 pounds. I've lost about 80. 80 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, you're never going to be in that kind of shape again. You're either going to go up or you go down. Yeah. I didn't want to go up, because once you go up, man, it's hard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So what are you doing these days?
I'm being a dad. I really embrace the fact that I needed to move on in life. You shouldn't really be a former or anything. You should be whatever you are now. And for me, I'm a dad. I'm a dad of 3 little kids. I'm a husband. I've got things that keep me busy, things that motivate me. But I like diversity in my life, and I want the same for our city. I want our city to have great airports, great football team, great stadiums, great facilities, great things that they can get entertainment and get their life going in a different way than just that regular 9-to-5 work day.
Amen to that, my friend. Luis, great to see you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, man. So Luis is one of the guys that's going to be knocking on doors over there. And David, we want to talk to you. David is one of the founders of the group that wants to save the Bolts. Of course, we've talked many times. How do you feel, man? Are you a little nervous?
Of course, we're nervous about the election results, but we feel really good about the campaign that we've run as a fan base, and as as a team. We've worked together with the team, and really coming from the point where we were at last year, it's just really amazing to see this crowd and this turnout gearing up for the election. And we're just really excited that the community has gotten behind the team like we have from the beginning.
All right, well, looks like it's getting underway, David. Right here, they're going to have a big, huge thing, fire everybody up. Dean Spanos is going to talk, Louise is going to talk, Carol's going to talk, and guess what? We'll let these guys do their thing, and we'll come back in a minute. Maybe we'll tap in when Dino is talking.